Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel. My name's David. That's an Ewok. Hey, today we're going to talk about how to use a key card when you do your magic tricks. Now, what's a key card? A key card is a card that you know, but your spectator doesn't know that you know that you know. Confused? Don't worry. Right now, I've got a deck of cards. This is a deck of Nomad cards from Theory 11, Dan White, down at the Nomad Hotel. I don't know the order of this deck. I don't know anything about it. Don't know where any card is located. The only thing I do know is the orientation. Okay? And what I mean by that is I know that when I hold the deck of cards with the tuck case facing my spectator, that they will see the backs when I slide the card out. And the tuck seal, the sticker on the tuck case is called the tuck seal, that's facing me. I know that I will see the face of the cards. So when I open it like this and slide these cards out, and I say, hey, let's do a magic trick, it's not weird for you to slide the cards out of your own tuck case. Okay? You pull it out, and right now I am looking at the face of the deck. This is the top of the deck. This is the face of the deck, and the face card is the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Hearts is now my key card. I know my key card. My spectator doesn't know. And the only other thing is I'm not going to flash it. I'm not going to flash it to my spectator. I'm pulling it out. I'm going to say, hey, let's do a magic trick. Like, you can select any one of these cards as a free selection. Okay, let's say they select that card. They draw it out from the middle, and they look at it. And then you and I both know right now that it's the Five of Clubs. Wink, wink. But when you're doing the trick, you won't know what their card is at all. You have them place their card right back on top, and then I usually table the deck at this point, and I ask them to cut the cards. And the reason why I ask them to cut the cards is it just makes them feel more comfortable. Okay? Anytime you can have the spectator do something, it's going to make them feel like they're in control, and you want that. At this point, I usually say, how many more times would it take for you to feel like you lost that card? How many more cuts? Maybe they say 2. It's like, okay, cut the deck 2 more times. Now, don't worry, this doesn't really do anything. This doesn't change the orientation of the cards. It doesn't make you lose your key card at all. Okay? And there you have it. You're going to say, now we're going to go through a series of tests, because usually when a magician does tricks, he's not just using his hands. We always say the hand is quicker than the eye, but sometimes I actually watch the eyes. Sometimes I watch the eyes. I'm going to watch your eyes through this trick. And you know what else? I'm going to watch your eyes, listen to your voice, and I want to feel your hand. So why don't you take your hand and put it right here on my wrist? So they do that. Okay? And then you're going to look them in the eye, and then you tell them, when I count these cards down to the table, I want you just to call them out loud. Okay? And so I'm going to listen to your voice. I'm going to listen to your voice, look you in the eye, and I'm going to feel your hand on my wrist, and hopefully between those 3 things, I'll be able to determine what your card is. Okay? So they call out the 7 of diamonds, they call out the 4 of clubs, they call out the 2 of spades, they call out the 7 of clubs, they call out the 3 of diamonds, they call out the 10 of clubs, king of clubs, 8 of spades. Hopefully your key card isn't too far down that this turns into one long, giant, boring trick where your card is actually the last card on the bottom. That would totally suck. But, you can come up with your own pattern in here, pretend like you're listening to their voice. You get to the Ace of Hearts, don't pause. Don't pause, even though you know that's your key card. You want to keep going, okay? They say Ace of Hearts, they say 5 of clubs. You grab this card like you're going to turn it, and then you pause. Like, you know what? I just heard something in their voice when they said 5 of clubs. I just felt something in my hand. It's like, do me a favor. Can you say this card out loud? They say 9 of diamonds. Hey, can you say this card out loud again? 5 of clubs. And just kind of, yeah, I really did feel something. Was your card was the 5 of clubs, wasn't it? And they say yes. So that was a really easy way to do a trick using a key card, okay? And your spectator is going to think that it really did have something to do with their eyes or their voice, or maybe they squeezed your hand a little bit. They're going to think that you have extra sensory powers, but in reality, you were just using a key card. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.